Welcome to the class of estimation, costing and specification students. So, in the previous classes, we were into the topic called methods of building estimate, and we are solving the numerical examples on center line method. In last class, we have solved a numerical example of preparing a detailed estimate for a residential plan. The figure was given, and what we have found out the earthwork in excavation in foundation, and we have also found out the first class brickwork in superstructure and the cement. The difference between the previous solved question and this solved question is, in the previous plan of the residential building, there were 3 bedrooms, drawing room and 2 bathrooms with some a common area known as hall. Okay. But in today's problem, we will be introducing one more portion, that is nothing but veranda in our plan. So, what happens is, when we include this veranda into our plan, so the things of estimating the quantities changes. What happens for the veranda? In the veranda, there will be no superstructure wall. Instead, there will be a boundary wall. So, here in the question, if they ask to estimate us about boundary wall, we will estimate it. If they ask us about superstructure wall, we won't estimate that in the veranda section, because in the veranda there won't be any superstructure wall. Okay, got it. So, the things for the normal plan without veranda and for a plan with veranda is same till the plinth level. The things changes only after the plinth level. So, this is the question given to us. Okay, estimate prepare a detailed estimate for the following items of a work for a residential building plan as shown in the figure. As you can see, a figure is given to us. Figure consists of 2 rooms, room 1 and room 2. Room 1 dimensions are 4.4 meters into 3 meters, whereas room 2 dimensions are 4 meters into 3 meters. Okay, and we have a veranda. What is the length or width of veranda? It is 2 meter wide. What is the width? It is the 2 meters wide. What we need to find out? We need to find out the earthwork in excavation for foundation. In the question, it is asked us to determine the quantity of the earthwork for the foundation. Look at this first one. For this first one, okay, earthwork in foundation we need to determine. The second one, brickwork from ground level to plinth. Okay, here they are not asking us to find out the brickwork in superstructure, just they are asking us to find out the brickwork from ground level to plinth. The next third one, which we have 12 mm interior cement plastering for rooms. This is one more new addition. Till now we have not done this, okay, in any of our problems. What we need to find out? 12 mm, that is interior cement plastering. The quantity of the plastering only for interior walls. Okay, interior walls of the room. Here we need not concern about the exterior walls. Okay, and one more thing, as shown, look at over here. He has specifically told us to do this method in center line method. There are 2 methods of building estimate. One is long wall and short wall method. The other is center line method. So, he specifically asked us to do this method only through center line method. If we do this method in long wall and short wall method, we won't be getting the full marks. Okay. So, before beginning, let us write the dimensions for doors and windows. In this plan, this all data will be given in the question, or else you can assume it also. These all are nothing but standard data. The dimension of door is 2.3 meter into 1.6 meter. The dimensions for windows are 1.5 meter. Sorry. The dimensions for doors is 1.2 meter. The dimensions for door which is given to our figure is, door is of dimension 1.2 meter into 2.1 meter. 2.1 meters. This is the dimension of door given to us. The next dimension of window. 1.2 meter into 1.2 meter. The dimensions for ventilator is as 0.9 meter into 0.5 meter. These are nothing but the dimensions of doors, windows and ventilators for our given plan, So let us start solving this problem. So before beginning the tabular column, what we need to determine? We need to determine total center line length. Okay, and let us see the section and plan of the given figure. For this given figure, if we take the section A and B, this is our plan. For plan, we have got this section. This both will be given in the question. We need not worry about this. Okay, this is the plan and this is the section of respective. If we cut the portion in this A and B section, we will be getting this section. Both this plan and section will be given in our question paper. We need not worry about this. As you can see over here, this is the section. Okay, what is the foundation width? The foundation width is 80 centimeter. What is the foundation width? 80 centimeter. And this is the given plan to us. Now, our next task is to find out the center line length. What is our next task? To find out the center line length. So, let us start finding the center line length. How to determine center line length? Center line length from the given figure can be found out using, look at over here. How to find out this? Look at this point. This is our point A, center to center distance. Let us talk about this point A and this center to center distance C. Okay. So, AC, how many horizontal lines are there? How many horizontal lines we need to take? AC we need to take, and see one more point we have over here, G and D. Okay. Similarly, we have our F and E. So, there are 3 horizontal lines and which is of same length. So, let us find out the center line length is equal to AC plus AC plus GD plus FE. Okay. This was about center line length. Now, horizontal lines are over. Now, look at this vertical lines. How many vertical lines are there? Look at this A and F, and similarly E and C. Add this plus AF plus CE, and one more thing is remaining. Which is remaining? This BH is remaining. What is remaining? BH is remaining. Add this plus BH. Okay. This is the center line length. Okay. This all lengths are equal. AC is equal to here, AC is equal to GD is equal to FE. Okay. These 3 are equal, and AF is equal to CE. Okay. So, if we substitute now, what we will get? 3AC plus 2AF plus BH plus BH. This will be the formula for us. Okay. Now, let us determine what is the value of AC. Let us determine the value of AC. How to determine the value of AC? Let us see over here. Let us calculate over here AC length. Okay. AC is equal to, see, let us start from here. This distance is how much? Half of the wall thickness, that is nothing but 0.15 plus. Okay, this interior from here to here, how much it is? 4.4. Inner, what is the inner length? Inner length is 4.4. Okay, got it. In middle we have got this length. This is how much? 0.2. 3 plus again this inner to inner length is how much? 4 meters plus again this half length is how much? Sorry, this line, this length is how much? Again half the length or half the thickness of the wall. Okay, when we add this all, we will get the value of AC. 4.4 plus 4, how much it is? 8.4. 8.4 plus 6, how much it is? 8.4 plus 0.6, which is equal to 0, which is equal to 9 basically. How much? 9.0. How much it is? 9.0. So we need to substitute 3 into 9 plus. Okay. Now let us calculate the length of AF. Let us calculate the length of AF. How to calculate the length of AF? Look at over here. Length of AF I am calculating here. AF is equal to, see again this distance, this wall distance is how much? 0.15. Okay, 0.15 plus what is this dimension? 3 meters. How much it is? Plus 3 meters. We have got one wall over here. What is the dimension for that wall? 0.3. Again, veranda is how much? 2 meters wide. After 2 meters wide, again center to center length, how much we have got? 0. How much we have got? 0.15. Again the half the thickness. Again we are talking about this thickness, 0.15. What is this 0.15? Suppose this is how much total? 0.3. Half of this is nothing but 0.15. So when we add all this, how much we are getting? The value of AF, how much we are getting? 5.6 we are getting. 2 into 5.6 meter plus BH. What is the value of BH? Look at over here, 0.15. What is the value of BH? Write it over here. BH is equal to 0.15 plus, okay, this distance from wall is 0.15 plus 3. Okay, how much? This distance is 0.15. Again this wall dimension, again vertical dimension is 3 meter plus again wall dimension 0.15. So how much it is? 3.3. How much it is? 3.3. Substitute this 3.3 over here. So therefore center line length, what we have got? Center line length, we have got center line length as 41.5 meter. If we add this all, we'll get 41.5 meters center line length. Okay, got it, center line length. Okay, now our next step is to find out the T junctions. Okay, T junctions reductions. What we need to find out? T junctions reduction. How to get the T junctions reduction? There is a formula for that. T junction reduction, T junction reductions is, let us calculate how many T junctions are there. See how many T junctions are there in our figure. This is the first T junction. Okay, this is the second T junction, third T junction, fourth T junction. So there are 4 T junction. So 4 into, so what this formula becomes? This formula becomes as 4 into 1 by 2 into width of an item, width of an item. Okay, therefore now the formula for net center line. Now the next is the formula for net center line. What is the formula for net center line? Net center line length. the formula for net center line length is this: center line length 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into width of particular item. So, this becomes our net center line length formula. What is the net center line length formula? 4.15 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into width of particular item, So, after this, let us find out the all quantities by drawing the table. What it is, what our table consists of? Let us fill the table. Particulars, numbers, length, breadth, height or depth, quantity and remarks. This is our center line table. So, what is our first thing what we need to find out? We need to find out earthwork for excavation in foundation. So, our first step is to find out the earthwork in excavation. What it is? Earthwork in excavation. Quantity of earthwork in excavation. How many numbers we are talking about? 1. Okay. What is our length? How to get length? What is our length formula? Length is equal to 41.5. That is, what is the formula? 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into width. Whose width? Here we are talking about excavation. So, width of excavation. Here what we need to take? Width of excavation. So, length is 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into what is the width of excavation? Go and find out from this section. Now, you can look over here. What is the width of excavation? 80 centimeter. 80 centimeter is the width of excavation. Here I will substitute 80 centimeter in meters. So, it becomes 0.8 meters. How much it is? 0.8 meters. So, if we solve this, the value is 39.9. How much it is? 39.9 meters. If we solve 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2, how much we will get? 39.9 meters. Breadth already we know, that is 0.8 meters. Now, look at the height of excavation. Look at this. This is our ground level. What it is? This is our ground level, and this height is, we are getting it from here, 70 centimeter. What it is? 70 centimeter. So, 0.7. How much it is? 0.7 meters. When we multiply this 1 into 3.9, 39.9 into 0.8 into 0.7, we will get the answer, that is 22.34 meter cube. How much we have got the quantity for the earthwork in excavation? 22.34 we have got the quantity. This is the first one. What was our next step? Our next step, second step, is to find out the brickwork from ground level to plinth. What we need to find out? Brickwork from ground level to plinth. So, write down over here our next second particular. What is our second particular? Brickwork from ground level to plinth. Okay. How many quantity? 1. Again, we will talk about length over here. What is the length? Formula for length? Length is equal to 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into width of, what we should take? Width of plinth. What we should take? Width of plinth. What is the width of plinth? You can see over here, it is 40 centimeter. How much it is? 40 centimeter. So include that over here. Length is equal to 41.5 minus 4 into 1 by 2 into 0.4 meters, which is nothing but, on calculating this, I'll get the value as 40.7 meters. How much we'll get? 40.7 meter. Write down that length over here, 40.7 meters. Okay, what is the breadth? As we have seen, 0.4 meter. What is the height? Height is nothing but, see, this is 70 and this is till the plinth level, it is always 1 meter. It is always 1 meter. So as this is 0.7, that is 70 centimeter, this becomes 30 centimeter, that is 0.3 meters. How much it is? 0.3 meters. We will take this value as 0.3. Now multiply 1 into 40.7 into 0.4 into 0.3. The value will be around 4.8. How much it is? 4.88 meter cube. 4.88 meter cube. Got it? Okay. This was about brickwork from ground level to plinth. Our next new thing which we have introduced is 12 mm interior cement plastering. What it is? 12 mm interior cement plastering for room. So let us write our third particulars. Okay. Again fill this table. Particular, numbers, length, breadth, height, quantity, remarks. Okay. So when we talk about the particular, what is our third particular? 12 mm interior room plastering. Interior plastering for rooms. Okay. In this, what we have, how to determine the length? Numbers is how much? We will take the 1. Okay. How to determine the length? Length is equal to perimeter. Okay. What is the perimeter? Length is perimeter over here. How to get the perimeters of two rooms? Okay. Length is equal to, what is the dimensions of the first room? 4.4 into 3 meter. So 2 into L plus B, 4.4 plus 3 plus 2 into one more room we have, 4 meters plus 3 meters, 4 meters plus 3 meters. So this becomes our length, which is nothing but 28.8 meters. How much it is? 28.8 meters. Substitute this over here, 28.8 meters. Okay. What is the breadth? It is given over here, 12 mm thickness. So 0.012 meters. Okay. Height, we'll get the height from the section superstructure. Superstructure is of 3.5 meters height. So this will be the height of our plastering, 3.5 meter. 3.5 meter. Now when we multiply this, okay, what this is all about walls. Here what we are talking about? Walls. Okay, here we are talking about walls. So the quantity, if we multiply 1 into 28.8 into 0.012 3.5, we get the value as 1.20 meter cube. How much we will get? 1.20 meter cube. Now this one was for the fall. Next let us talk about ceilings. If for the this plastering will be for rooms, walls as well as ceilings. Okay, ceilings quantity again 1. Okay, when we talk about length, what will be the length of the ceiling? Okay, look at the interior room. How much it is? 4.4 is the 4.4 plus one room is 4.4, the other room is 4. one room is 4.4 meters, the other room is 4 meters. Okay, what is the breadth? Again 0.012. What is the breadth? 0.012. What will be the height? For height we will take it as width. Okay, for height we will take it as width. We have 4.4 into 3 meters, 4 into 3 meters. So 3 meters, 3 meters. Okay, as look at over here, if this is our room which is of 4.4 into 3. Okay, so the length becomes 4.4 and the height or breadth becomes 3 meters, and the thickness becomes 0.12, which is nothing but plastering length. If we multiply all these things, we will get the values as 0.158 and 0.144. How much it is? 0.144. Total is total plastering quantity is, add this 1.20 plus, what we need to do? We need to add 1.20 plus 0.158 plus 0.144. It is 1.502. How much it is? 1.502. 1.502 meter cube. How much it is? 1.502 meter cube. From this, is this the net quantity? No. From this, what we need to do? From this value, from this total value, what we need to do? We need to make deductions for doors, windows and ventilators. We need to make deductions for doors, windows and ventilators. So, let us calculate the deductions in our next step. What we need to do? Let us calculate the deductions. Let us fill particulars, numbers, length, breadth, height, quantity, remarks. The sizes of doors, windows and ventilators are given over here. Okay. In the question itself, they gives us the dimensions. If in the question it is not given, we need to assume these dimensions. These are nothing but our standard dimensions. So, in the remarks, let us first write the dimensions of doors, windows. Okay. Let us write the dimensions. What are the dimensions? The dimensions for door is 1.2 meter into 2.1 meter. 2.1 meter. The dimensions for windows is 1.2 meter into 1.2 meter. The dimensions for ventilators is 0.9 meters into 0.5 meters. How much it is? 0.5 meters. Now, let us start the deductions. Now, let us try to make the deductions for doors, windows and ventilators. How to do this? So, first of all, when we talk about the doors, when we talk about the deductions for doors, we need to count the number of deductions which we need to make for the doors. If we look at the plan, how many doors we have? We have 3 doors. But the deductions will be different. Deductions will be making for door faces. When we talk about this room 1, okay, in room 1, how many faces we need to deduct? This face. When we talk about this room 1, when we talk about this room 1, this face 1 of the door has to be deducted. This face 2 of the room has to be deducted. So, 2 faces. Again, when we come to next room, this face of plastering has to be deducted. Again, this face of the plastering has to be deducted. So, how many faces of doors has to be deducted? 4 faces of doors has to be deducted. So, the quantity of the, even there will be a confusion over here. The number of doors in the given figure is how much? 3. But what we are deducting over here? Faces we are deducting. What we are deducting? Faces. So, it becomes 4 numbers. What is the length of the door? 1.2 meter is the length of the door. What is the height of the door? 2.1 meter is the height of the door. Thickness is same as the plastering, 0.012. How much it is? 0.012. So, when we calculate the quantity, 4 into 1.2 into 0.012 into 2.1, the quantity is 0.12. How much it is? 0.12 meter cube. Okay. The next, let us talk about windows. Again, what we need to do? We need to look for the how many faces of windows are there in an each room. So, this is the first face, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6. So, we need to deduct 6 faces of windows. Okay, 6. Let us write the dimensions. What are the dimensions? 1.2 into 1.2 into 0.012. If you multiply this 6 into 1.2 into 0.012 into 1.2, you will get the value as 6 multiply this 6 into 1.2 into 0.012 into 1.2, we will get 0.10. How much we will get? 0.10. Substitute over here, 0.10 3 meter cube. Now, next is ventilators. Last is ventilators. What it is? Ventilators. How many faces of ventilators are there in our plan? Look at over here. Here we have one ventilator, 2. Above the window there will be ventilator, if it is given or not. 4. We have 4 ventilators. So, 4 faces of ventilators. Thickness 0.9, dimensions 0.5, 0.012. Okay. If you multiply 4 into 0.9 into 0.012 into 0, it becomes 0.021 meter cube. Okay. If we add all this, how much it is? The value will be 0.12 plus 0.103 plus 0.021. It is 0.24. How much the value is? 0.244 meter cube. So, now net plastering quantity. Okay. Now, what we need? We need the net plastering quantity. Net internal plastering. Quantity in meter cube is original quantity. What was original quantity? 1.502. 1.502 minus 0.244. Okay. 1.502 minus 1.502 minus 0.244. it is 1.258 meter cube. So, this is nothing but our net internal plastering after deductions. So, in the question we were asked to find out the three quantities. What it was? Earthwork, brickwork and plastering. So, we have found out the earthwork and we have found out the brickwork and we have done internal plastering total quantity. From total quantity what we have made the deductions. I hope you people have understood this numerical example on methods of building estimate using center line method for a residential plan which includes a veranda. If you have any doubts, you can free to contact me personally and clarify your doubts. Okay, and you can post your queries into the comment box also. I'll try to address that. Please do post your attendance on time. Thank you.